Hello, welcome to this MOOC introductory video on media and communication skills. It's very difficult to imagine a world without media. In fact, we are all surrounded by media. We learn what's happening around us with the help of media, and we also connect with people through media. I don't know how many of you are using different kinds of media. Are you using the old traditional media such as newspapers, radio and television? Or are you using mobile phones a lot? Or are you using social media applications a lot? Whatever they may be, if you want to be on the other side of media, developing and creating content for all these media forms, I think this course will be of great interest to you. Before I begin, have you watched some of these films I am referring to here? Look at these images. These are films which have been built and woven around the idea of journalism or journalists. By the way, we are now showing you a short clipping from a web series.
If someone says it's raining and another person says it's dry, it's not your job to quote them both.
If you care to become a journalist with social responsibility, a creative advertising person, and one who wishes to become a content writer for radio, television and digital media, then you are at the right place. This course teaches you key concepts in communication and the impact of globalization. But the core focus is going to be on modules that would teach you how to write for print, broadcast and digital media. This course will also train you on advertising with emphasis on creative strategies, visualization and copywriting. You will also learn how to write for advertisements for different media such as print, radio and television. In addition, you will learn how to write news, features along with writing scripts for radio and television productions, which includes interviews as well as news programs. You will also learn how to write for online media. These courses will be delivered by teachers with expertise in these fields. A few with industrial background will teach you relevant skills in advertising, news and interview production for radio and television. This course has 5 credits and this course will run for about 15 weeks, and there are 4 units in this particular course. The first unit deals with Introduction to Mass Communication. It also explains globalization and the impact of globalization on media. Unit 2 focuses exclusively on advertisement. Here I would like to quote Marshall McLuhan, who says, "Advertising is the greatest art form of the 20th century. Today we are living in 21st century and advertising still continues to be the greatest art form." Unit 3 focuses on media writing. Here again I would like to quote a few sayings. "Pen is mightier than sword." You must have heard about this. This is by Edward G. Bulwer Lytton. "People are hungry for messages of hope and life. What are you broadcasting?" This is what Morgan Brittany says. "Radio is the most intimate and socially personal medium in the world." It's said by Harry Von Zell. We are going to focus on how to write for these 3 different media. Unit 4 discusses cyber media and social media. We will discuss the different characteristics and features of cyber media and social media. We will also learn how to write a bit for social media. The first 3 units have topics for student presentations also. These presentations are analytical in nature and they will also be application based. In other words, you get to practice what you learn during the course. In this course on media and communication skills, we will teach you through lecture videos, interactive and discussion forums, assessments, activities, texts, live chats, assignments and quizzes. Let me explain to you how you will be evaluated for this particular course. There is both internal as well as external. Internal component comprises formative and summative assignments. As part of external, You will be evaluated through proctored examination at the end of the semester. Let me explain to you how this course is going to be beneficial to you. You can become a journalist for print media, newspapers, or a journalist for radio or television. You can also become a content producer for radio and television. You can produce interviews, or you can produce other fictional content for radio and television, such as radio dramas. In addition, you can also become a copywriter in an advertising agency, wherein you ideate, you come up with some innovative and creative ideas for brands and products. Likewise, you can also work as a visualizer, designing a creative advertisement. You also have interesting career options in the field of digital media, in digital marketing, and in other digital domains. Join us if you want to join some of the leading brands in news media, or in advertising, or in digital media. Thank you.